Hey, Scrap Metal, good morning, man. Okay, there we go. How are y'all doing this morning? Morning, JK. What's going on? Hope y'all are having a good Sunday morning. Just grabbed my first cup of coffee. Didn't get much sleep last night, but we'll get this day going, huh? You're in Iowa going south to St. Louis with Water Tower Building Equipment. Yeah, be safe out there. That sounds like it's a oversized load. Yeah, that coffee's good. Well, we're going to head into church today, but I thought I would get up and cook down a little bit of breakfast first. Hopefully it's, hey, J-Lo, man, thanks for the floating heart, buddy. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. Cook up a little bacon. I'm going to cook it a little bit lower today. I don't want all that splatter going on. Dragon Master, you got to go to work. Oh man, on a Sunday. Ooh, wow. That's tough, man. You know, Sunday's my only day off, so yeah, that bacon grease splatter's pretty crazy. Yeah, I went to the local coin shop. Yeah, J Lo, thank you, man. I appreciate that. I appreciate those little gifts, man. They mean a lot. Yeah. So went to the coin shop yesterday. I don't have it handy, but I picked up a 1 ounce mother lode silver bar, which is pretty neat. Transit, what's up, man? So yeah, heck, you know, one ounce at a time if that's what it takes. can't go wrong with that. Boy, have y'all heard what's going on in Mexico? I guess they had a bunch of big protests. See, here's if some bitches want to get out and protest, then this is what you get out and protest for. The I guess they called it a Gen Z protest, but maybe those Gen Zers are built different down there in Mexico because they're pissed off because the president of Mexico said that it would be illegal for them to go against the cartels. We love bacon too, man. So they were thrown down over there at the presidential palace there in the city. I can get behind protests like that. I mean, what kind of numbnuts goes out and says that it would be illegal for the Mexican government to go after the Mexican cartels? I mean, it just doesn't make no sense to me. Kevin Gonzalez, welcome in. I mean, and for those of us that might sit back and believe that, that all that stuff's happening down there, well, man, there's these people are everywhere. They're throughout the whole country. They're in St. Louis. They're in Ohio. They're in Washington State and Oregon. These organizations from Mexico have people all over the country. Hell, probably all over the world. Yeah, man, nothing wrong with good bacon breakfast, right? Hey, go ahead and hit that like button, subscribe. Um, if you're new here and just hanging back and watching, we are a silver and gold stacking channel. But we talk about other things and we cook and we're just a solid West Texas family. I don't know how many of y'all ever been to West Texas, but this place it's something else, man. You know, I hear you, Scrap. But these people, they've infiltrated the whole country. And it seems like nobody really wants to step up and do anything about it. I mean, pretty much every illegal narcotic that people are hooked on come through from Mexico. And it's sad. It's sad that there would be that kind of a market here, but let's face it, I mean, there always has been. I mean, even from the 1800s, where where they had the opium trade with the Chinese. Find God. He already found me, man. He knew my name before I was even in the womb. He knew your name before you were in the womb. So, I mean, what's it going to take as a country? What's it going to take for us to just have enough? Eating swine is so hallelujah. That's what I say. Hallelujah. Eating swine is so hallelujah. This smells so good too. Man, you wouldn't believe how good it smells in here right now. I mean, if Caden, how's it going, man? Praise the Lord that made Lucifer. Hallelujah. Well, yeah, he made him. You're right about that. But I guess in any case, we all fall short, right? Oh, see what's going on, man. Silver tsunami, extra crispy. Heck yeah. Trying to get the heat just right so it don't splatter too much. Bacon and eggs. Yep, we're gonna do bacon and eggs, and probably gonna make like a breakfast quesadilla. Man, why are you just streaming cooking bake? And I just wish. You just wish what, man? I mean, it's streaming breakfast. Streaming breakfast is tsunami. Yeah, no doubt. You're gonna get some burns. Oh, everything here in Texas is pretty good. So the only thing I don't like about it here right now is it's the middle of November, man, and it's gonna be almost 90 degrees today. Ain't that some stuff right there? Oh man, I love cooking breakfast. It's not hard, and I mean it's just a way to interact with everybody. Steve, we're not gonna do chocolate bacon today. Man, I absolutely loved it, but I don't think anybody else was. I don't know. I like it. This is the fat boy coming out in me. The fat boy coming out in me. I like maple bars, maple donut bars with a slice of bacon on top. Dang, that is so good. If y'all have ever not had that, y'all need to. Oh yeah, chocolate and bacon. Oh, Keith, what's going on, man? How you been? It's so good, so good. Yeah, I like pepper on mine too. Not a bad idea, actually. So I'm gonna get all fancy with everybody. We're gonna sprinkle some stuff right there on it. You've been busy with work? Yeah. Excuse me. I really look forward to this time of year because I can finally turn the AC off. Except for this year so far. So far, the air conditioner stays going pretty steady. Yeah, oh, see, she's still sleeping. She's laying in bed. She's asleep. That's all right. We had a pretty good live stream with Patriotic Stacker. J Lo hitting it again with them stickers, man. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. God, that's awesome. We had a pretty good live stream last night with Patriotic Stacker. I don't know if y'all know Patriotic. Um, Joseph, thanks, man. Appreciate that. Oh, see, I'm always up early, even on my day off. Alta Mega Patriots for life, man. Welcome in. Welcome in. So we were talking about what's going on in Mexico with the president over there, and talking about what she said about the organizations over there. If y'all didn't hear, the Mexican president said that it would be illegal for them to go after the crime organizations there. And I guess she's got a bunch of people riled up. And, I think the good people, because there are good people in Mexico, man. Let's not say that there's not. There are good, hardworking people there. And they want a better life. And there's two things holding them back from that life, and that's the government and the criminals. I think the people are going to get fed up over there and just start taking matters into their own hands. One of the only things that really stops them is, you just can't be there's not very many private citizens that actually own firearms there. Yeah, buddy, I am. That's so maybe they're going to start changing. I mean, it's been forever and a day since I've been to Mexico, but it's a beautiful place, man. Your cartel, buddy? Maybe that's a typo. I'll tell you one thing. Drug cartels. Yeah, beautiful but dangerous. But like I was saying, it's not just the criminal organizations. The whole dang government is a criminal organization. It's the whole country, the government. The government's just as crooked as anybody else. And you could say the same thing for the government here in the US. I mean, we have a crooked government. Corrupt, that's for damn sure. I mean, we're we're conservatives. That's the way we kind of go into it, but it just seems like nobody has our back from either side. They're just in it for a paycheck, and the paycheck they get is obviously not big enough, so they're going to do scandalous shit to make more. Ooh, I should have flipped those earlier. Oh well. Uh, you know what, Lassie? I'm not against people to have benefits. That my opinion, and my opinion only on this thing, is the government, left or right, is always looking for the next big thing to try to keep us fighting with each other or against each other. And this week, or this month so far, it just happened to be people on SNAP benefits. You know, it's just a divide and conquer tactic, man. They got to keep us against each other in any way possible. So one week it's the rainbow rainbow organizations, you know, that are, it's just always changing, man. They just always got to keep us divided. And now it's the people on SNAP benefits. I mean, it doesn't take a rocket surgeon to figure this stuff out, man. They're just trying to keep us in constant turmoil against each other. Now, do I think that people that come here illegally should get benefits? That's a tough question because deep in my heart, I feel like no kid should suffer, right? Or no kid should go hungry, regardless of what their immigration status is in this country. But on the other side to that, these people can save up several thousands of dollars. You know, what's the going rate for a coyote to bring somebody over now? Like $5,000-6,000 a person. And if they can save up that kind of shit, it's hard enough for a lower to middle class Americans to save up that kind of money. But if you can save up that kind of money, get an immigration lawyer and come over here legally. I mean, yeah, tsunami, some biscuits and gravy. That does sound good, but we really don't have that much time. But hell, Lassie, you know, I mean, there's ways around all that. You know, they find little loopholes. People find ways to get it fraudulently. Oh yes, sir, buddy. I'm gonna cook some eggs with it. But people need a helping hand sometimes, man. And I'm not against helping people or people that need help. But I also don't think that it's this country's responsibility to take on all the world's problems. I mean, shit. The U.S. dollar. There's 10 other countries that have a stronger dollar than the United States. Think about that. Yeah, transit helping should be voluntary. You know, buddy, I don't think other countries would do that for the same for us. I really don't. Hey VS, how's it going? Ah, that's a beautiful sound, isn't it? Just the sizzling and frying of the bacon. Yeah, buddy, they're just making me a BLT. I don't do BLTs for breakfast. Um, well, that's good, buddy. I mean, we all do. We all have our own thoughts and opinions, man, and that's one of the other problems here is we got to learn how to be able to have our own thoughts and opinions and not look at somebody and still look at each other with respect. You know that old saying, we can agree to disagree, but we can't even do that in this country. We can't agree to disagree. And we should be able to do that. I mean, I don't think any one YouTuber is going to get on here and start talking about this and see make world change, and going to create world peace. But I mean, if we stop looking at each other in a negative way because we fall under a different like a progressive or conservative mindset, that's where we're all going to go wrong. I mean, like I said, we just can't. I don't agree with a lot of what some of these people believe, but it doesn't change the way that I would treat them. I wouldn't go out of my way to be hurtful or mean to some of these people just because of their beliefs. Now, on that same note, I can choose not to interact with them, but they have that same choice with us as well. Hell, their tomatoes are good. Every once in a while, Mrs. will, if she's just trying to make me a quick dinner before I get home from work, she will make some BLTs for me. So, other than the few that I see in the chat that I already know are stackers, any of y'all buy or collect precious metals, silver and gold coins? That's not a bad idea to get into it. Um, there's still, do your research before you get into it. Um, it's not for everybody, but it's more. Don't look at it as an investment. Look at it as a kick-ass savings account. With the way prices are right now, it's people are kind of going into it with the mindset of it's going to get rich quick. It is definitely not going to get you rich quick. In a lot of cases, silver and gold aren't going to get you rich at all. It's going to keep up with inflation, hopefully, and yeah, it's gonna you're gonna probably just break even, with what you save. Yeah, transit. I saw it in there. I held it. It felt nice. It felt good. But once you start buying silver and gold, it kind of changes you a little bit. You start thinking about money different. Yeah, JK, a preservation of wealth. Exactly. You start thinking about money different. When you go through that fast food window and we're a family of five, you go through a fast food window and it's costing you $70. You start looking at things in ounces, and silver's at $50 and about $50 an ounce today. In all actuality, this whole inflation business that we got going on right now, some of y'all have heard the current president talking about how inflation right now is next to nothing. And he's been kind of bragging it up about this inflation stuff, how it's not as bad as people are making it out to be. It's pretty dang bad. And one of the main issues with this is the livable working wages aren't going up enough to keep up with inflation. I think that would be a game changer. And I'm not saying that fast food employees should be making $30 an hour or anything like that. I'm talking about jobs, family sustainable wages. Scrap, if silver dips again, you're gonna buy 5 ounces of Hero. Nice. I think I think they're still doing it. You can get that 5 buffaloes at Spot. They have some kind of a deal. It's been so long since I've purchased for anything online. I'm kind of weirded out by it now. There's been a lot of theft going on in the post office. A lot of theft. So people are going to know, these people somehow already, they know what to look for. Transit, it does seem like it's dipping again. I mean, uh, the other day it touched $54 an ounce, and now it's back down to 50. So that's not a bad thing. Hell, I would love to see it about $30 an ounce again, and it could happen. I mean, I love it. These guys get on there and they predict all these prices, and nobody knows. Nobody knows what it's going to be. Nobody knows what's gonna happen. We could wake up tomorrow. We could wake up tomorrow and it could be down to $15 again. And a lot of people have said, and I've heard it before, this time is different. And I've made a video on this. In 2011, silver went up to $49 an ounce. Okay. And by 2015, it was back down to $14 an ounce. So it could very easily happen again. And all these people that are out there talking about, oh, silver's going to be $100 an ounce, silver's going to be $1,000 an ounce, silver is going to be the next new gold. I'm leery of those kind of people, man. I just don't, you know. Yeah, Transit, it would be scary to get gold through the mail. I would definitely be nervous. Wow. I love it. I love it because you don't have to be rich to do it. You know, um, I don't know how to play. I don't know how to play the stock market. I don't know how to. I barely know how to keep track of crypto. Oh, it's time to sharpen these knives again. That one didn't even cut. Son of a bitch. Yeah, Transit, Chris, the owner of the Bolt, he absolutely enjoyed you being there. Absolutely enjoyed it. I just wish there was I just wish there was a way to where we could set it up to where he could maybe do a little more business himself, kind of. Y'all know, like Herman does with Preacher Bill. JK, your LCS is over an hour away. Wow. We got two good ones fairly close by. The Volt here in Odessa and Preacher Bill's over in Midland. The Volt's kind of is more of a coin shop / jewelry store, but Bill's is more of a actual coin shop with all kinds of different coins. Ah, yeah. You know, that's what I said. We got pretty lucky here. we have two outstanding coin shop and coin shop owners. Um, they're honest and straightforward with you. And one of the other things, you know, if you're a pretty steady customer with them, you know, and you build that good relationship with them, you know, you'll get deals, you know. You'll get some good deals every once in a while. Yeah, transit. that would be awesome to be able to travel around and visit all the, you know, just stop in different places. Other than the Vault and Preacher Bill's, I've only been to one other coin shop, and that was in Amarillo, and that wasn't a very enjoyable ordeal at all. And I actually, when I left that place, it made me feel very, very blessed that that we have the two local coin shops we have here close by. I'm sorry. I just remembered. Here's a little tidbit I want to share with y'all. A little more political news here. The state of California. Hey, thank you, retired military muscle show. How's it going? T-Bone, what's going on, man? So California has passed a law. It's going to take in effect in 2027 that children from the ages of 8 and 16 are going to require they're going to be pretty much they're going to have them in booster seats. Now I think there's some kind of special thing, where they give them a test, and if they can buckle themselves in properly or something like that, then they don't need to be in a booster seat or something. But anyways, basically the gist of it is that between the ages of 18 and 16, your kids have to be in a booster seat. Could you imagine that shit? Going out on a date, driving, you got your driver's license, you got your date in a booster seat, and you're both 16 years old. Hey, T-Bone, thanks for that gift, man. I mean, could you imagine, right? Now, and I'm not saying that kids shouldn't be safe. I think have become safer, but there's still a lot that could be done to improve the safety standards on vehicles. But I got a kick out of that when I read that. I almost didn't believe it. I thought it was fake news when I first saw it. I was like, there's no way in hell that they're gonna have teenagers in booster seats. Bobby, I wish it was homemade sausage. I wish it was homemade sausage, man. This is not homemade. We used to do homemade duck sausage. Yeah, they got some crazy stuff going on there. It's not even Jimmy Dean's. Man, have you seen that price of that Jimmy Dean sausage? Holy smokes. That shit's expensive. This is that Owens Walmart brand or something. Oh no. I made a bunch of noise, didn't I? That ain't the pan I want. Oh, jeez. Should have got out the pan that I wanted earlier, but hell, now I can't find it. Tina. Golly, how much shit does she have back here? The hell? Never seen that one before. Maybe it'll work. Kind of an ugly looking pan. Hell yeah. Sorry about all the noise. I'm no freaking Gordon Ramsay, right? Some pork chops. That sounds good actually. Retired military, we're gonna have breakfast quesadillas. I don't think I've ever used this pan, so I don't know much about it. I don't know how it cooks. I don't know. It's about the size that I need. That's all I know right now. Hey. It's getting hot here now, isn't it? No? Okay. I'm cooking. So a coworker of mine's into silver and metal, and silver and gold medals, and he brought me these the other day. I was pretty happy about it. Sorry about my dirty nails, guys. I'm a mechanic, so no matter how many times I clean my hands and scrape underneath my fingernails, they always look the same. And this little tiny Monarch mint, or I'm sorry, Monarch precious metals. That's cool. Oh, she's sleeping. She is still in bed. I'm debating on whether I should have another cup of coffee or not. What do y'all think? Another cup or no? I don't want to be all jittery and stuff in church today. Yeah, this freaking cabinet's a disaster. Okay, it's fairly flat there. Well, sometimes it's hard for me to find stuff in here. Let me use that. I'm sure it's most women out there. They, for some reason, there's probably a lot of women out there that think the more stuff they have, kitchen utensils, pots, pans, and all this other gadgets, the more stuff they have, the easier it is for them to cook. That's not true. Oh, that's not it. Be safe, man. 80 miles. That's, yeah, retired military. We'll be leaving here for church too. What time is it, anyways? Oh, yeah, she better get up and start getting ready. Oh, jeez. Hell, I haven't flipped these in a while, have I? I got them on low. Oh, they're not looking too bad. Yeah, our church starts at 10:30. It's hard. It's hard. There's still it's hard. That's a constant struggle is instead of being patient and waiting on God's timing is just wanting to get it done on your own time, you know. You know what? I'm gonna change sides. I'm gonna scooch that over there. I'm gonna put this right here. Oop. Put that right there like so. Turn it on like that. I hope the egg don't stick to this pan because I've never used it before. Ooh, we almost don't have enough eggs. It's a little off that pan is. But not too bad. It'll work. It'll work. Who's all excited for Christmas? Christmas time is near. I'm not a professional egg cracker either. I'd like to get some get some chickens. Have my own eggs. Yeah, buddy. You like cheese? I like cheese too. I'm gonna fix and put some cheese on these. Christmas is a stressful time of year for a lot of men. I hope that, I really hope that the kids don't ask for too much this year. Jennifer, I hope it is good. I tried to cook it right. I'm just gonna beat up my eggs here a little bit. Mix them up, mix them up. Nice and good. Like I said, I haven't used this pan yet, so I hope them suckers don't stick. Nice, cooler weather. That's awesome. You know, like I said, this is going to be in the 90s today, so I'd love to have some cooler weather. The leaves in the front yard are on the tree in the front yard are finally starting to change colors, though, so that's a plus. That is not bad right there. Let's see here. Let me slice that up. Kind of thin, I guess. I should have shredded it, but that's just dirty and something else. As much as I try to be as proficient as possible and try not to make as many dishes as I can, you know? Are you gonna make gravy? Jennifer, no, I'm not gonna make gravy. We ain't got time for that today. I wish we did, but I wouldn't mind having a regular cheese slicer too. Oh, I know the package is kind of torn up, but Tillamook sharp cheddar cheese. Man, if y'all have any United grocery stores or if you live in the Northwest, that is some of the best cheese you'll find. I was so happy when I saw that in the grocery stores here in Texas. So that looks about ready. We'll put some cheeses there and there. And we're going to take our tortilla and put it right there. Mm-hmm. I've made these before on the live stream before. I don't know, but if Mrs. doesn't get you like the black label, yeah. If Mrs. doesn't get her butt up, we might not be going to church. You having in Virginia and Tennessee and the ice cream, Tillamook ice cream. Holy crap! Tillamook ice cream is so good. Chocolate sausage, no. I really hope these don't stick to this pan. It's not the pan I'm used to using, but hopefully it'll work. Nice, Steve. Yeah, I mean maybe it's spread around more than I thought, but I was raised in Oregon, born here in Texas, and grew up in Oregon. So there's a lot of stuff that I loved that I thought I'll never see that again when I left Oregon, and I was really happy when I found it here. Like I said, this is all real simple, easy breakfast stuff. um, you can add anything to the egg if you want, steak, strips of steak or ham. You can do whatever. I mean, this is just quick and easy. Steve, what are you having for breakfast? Jennifer, I take it you must be from back east. Boy, I bet that's beautiful right now with the leaves starting to change colors. Deep fried bacon. Not a bad idea, Trans. Oh, nice. Nice. The eggs didn't stick. Now I gotta try to get this sumbug to turn. Flip. Let me double spatula this baby. See what we can do. Come on. Come on. Don't do this to me. Don't film now. Don't film now. Look at that. It's just a breakfast quesadilla. Oh, yeah. And I will turn up the heat just a hair. And that bottom of that pan felt pretty dry, so let's kind of a deep pan, so a little vegetable or olive oil right there. Hell yeah. You've only seen the Rocky Mountains before. I've seen the I've seen the Rockies, the Appalachians, the Smokies. I've been throughout the whole United States. My dad was a truck driver, and in the summer times we'd go with him. So that gravy could have been made. Yeah, probably gravy. That's an interesting concept if you think about it. like kind of like making chicken and dumplings, right? You're basically just eating wheat flour, and that's it. But I do like a good soft. Oh, transit, man, you know it. You know it. Maybe I don't like this pan as much as I thought I was going to. Get off the pork. Oh no. I'd say something right now, man, but it's Sunday and I feel like being kind to people. So God bless you. Get off the pork. Poison, it's poison. So's the air you breathe. The chai mocha latte you get at Starbucks is poison too, man. Come on. Don't you know everything's poison? Everything in our supermarket you see is poison. Everything you get from the packaging to the containers, it all leaches out microplastics into everything. So when you're trying to be a little soy boy, talking about poison, all this stuff, man, you're doing it too. You just don't know it because they put a different label on it. You know? No, heck yeah. Got some bacon, some sausage, and a breakfast quesadilla. Just because the packaging says it's good for you, the good Lord don't eat the swine. Hot sauce or salsa, I got a little bit of both with some sour cream or some creme. Let's see if we have some creme here. We should. Creme mexicana. Whew! Oh shit! I hope I didn't wake anybody up. Put some of that on it. We don't have any. We don't have any avocados, or I'd put some guacamole on it. Some guac. There we go. That's starting to look better. When did you talk to the Lord? Yeah, exactly. I mean, come on, man. Come on. I love that everybody says that. It says in the Bible you shouldn't eat pork. It says in the Bible you shouldn't eat dick. What's stopping you? I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, everybody. You see, that's what I didn't want to say this morning. See, I didn't want to go that route because it's not a nice thing to say, but sometimes those nice things. Hey, cigars, what's up? But what can you do sometimes? I mean, I am a Marine after all. I am a Marine after all. So sometimes those things just come out. You know, what do you do? Please forgive me. Hey, sweetheart, you want to eat? You want to eat now? You're probably not. We're probably not going to make church. I've tried to wake you up. I don't think so. Go there, demon. Oh man, they, you know, my first name was Devil Dog at one point. So there you go. That's the breakfast quesadilla. And I didn't make too much of a mess. A little bit. Not bad. Not bad. Oh no, we don't talk about that. We just don't talk about that kind of stuff, man.
No.
Come on, see? She's just getting up cigars. Hey, I really appreciate all the stickers and everything. J-Lo is the man. J-Lo dropped a bunch of little stickers. Somebody else did too. Heck, I forgot. I couldn't see. But cigars, man, shoot me an email, dude. We'll have to get on one of these. I don't have StreamYard or anything, so I just do the vertical live streams, man. Me and Patriotic have done a couple. Seem to work good, man. James, you're from West Texas? Hell yeah, man. People don't understand. A lot of people would never get West Texas, man, but Grease food. Grease food. Go Grease Lightning, turn up the track. Grease Lightning, go Grease Lightning. Anyways, you know, that's it. People, people will never get West Texas, man. If you're not from here, you'll never understand how it is. It's a wild, wild place, I tell you. It's crazy here. You know? I mean, I'm sure it's like that everywhere, but in a lot of other places, but West Texas, you know, Midland, Odessa area, it's not the big city. It's not like we're sitting in San Antonio or Dallas or Houston. We're just right here in little old West Texas, and we got Dallas and Houston problems, you know. Whew, look at that, everybody. It's all cut up like a pizza. Look at that. Look at that, sweetheart. Say hi to everybody. Cigars wanted to know where you were at.
Oh, okay. I'm asleep.
Well, say hi.
Oh, hi, everybody.
Look at that. Doesn't that look
That does look good.
scrumptious?
Yeah, I gotta get in the shower real quick.
Well, don't be going too quick, but James, if you're from the Odessa area, man, head on over on Tuesday. Head on over to the Vault over there on 8th Street. Talk to old Chris, the owner of the Vault. Buy you a couple ounces of silver, man. That's what I do. That's pretty dang good stuff right there. Are we talking about vampires? No, we're not talking about vampires. But I heard one thing. I have heard one things about vampires. One thing I've heard. I heard vampires suck. Is that true or not? Mm. So what else? What's anybody got going on? What do y'all have going on today? It's Sunday. It's a relaxing day. I haven't watched too much football this year, but I might try to catch a football game. Hell, that watching that NFL is expensive, man. You can't watch. You can't watch it on just regular TV. You got to have on some kind of an app or some shit to watch it on. Oh, you'll be driving over to the Mississippi, huh? James, you're working right now? Yeah. Working on a Sunday, man. I don't know about that. I mean, I've had to do it. I've had to do it several. When I was fighting forest fires, we worked on Sundays. Look, I was a lot of. I was a little bit younger back then. I've been doing it for 15 years now. Awesome, man. I I work in the commercial truck area too. I do suspension work and alignments on them. Well, it looks like that's all I'm gonna make. James, are you into precious metals, man? Silver, gold, platinum, uranium? That's kind of what we do here. Um, if you're not, you're looking into it or looking to get into it, man, head over to Preacher Bill's in Midland and or the Vault here in Odessa. I've been here. Well, babe, I've been here over almost 11 years now.
Yes.
So I've been here almost 11 years now. Like I said, I was born here. I was born in Deaf Smith County, man, Hereford, Texas.
That's not right. Then. How we go.
And we moved to Oregon when I was in the third grade. So I was raised up there in Central Oregon. And it was awesome up there. Mountains, rivers, trees. And then I ended up down here in West Texas. And since I've been here, some of these oil field workers, man, they get here and they work their asses off. They bust their ass out there in the oil field and make that big time oil field money. And then when it goes bust, and they got all these fancy Escalades and Yukons and Suburbans, when they got all that shit financed and it goes bust, man, they lose it all. I've always thought that was funny about this area. You know, you got all these people that should know what it's going to do, and instead of preparing for it, they party like it's 1999, man. They spin like it's never going to end, and then it ends, and then they're standing there. And you know when it's happening, all of a sudden you'll start seeing all these repoed vehicles in front of the credit union banks, and the credit union banks, you'll see all these repoed vehicles up there for sale. Burgers and quesadilla. Well, Captain Cake, that quesadilla has egg in it, so it's pretty much breakfast. Herman, what's up, man? Hey, what are you doing today? I'm gonna see who wants to eat. Hey, dog. Hey, dog. Did you see the size of that chicken? Get up, lazy. You want to eat? Well, it looks like I'm going to eat then. Looks like I'm going to be. So you work at the place you was telling me about. I don't know. Yeah, of course I did, Maverick. Come on, Tina. Come get your gosh darn quesadilla. Make yourself a quesadilla, Napoleon. Oh, yeah. Gosh, Tina, come get your steak. Well, I'm going to eat. Let's see that plate here somewhere. Two pieces of bacon, sausage, and let's see here. Look at that. Look at this. Oh, cheesy, eggy goodness, man. That's the shit right there. Transit, it would be a good investment. It would be a good investment here. Midland will come one. They're going to rename it and call it Modessa or some shit like that. But they're going to, I mean, we're talking about some serious business over here. Land, an acre of land isn't cheap here, though. That's for sure. You know, it just isn't. But as you know, land is a good investment anywhere. What the frick? Well, and that's where things get complicated around here. That smell good to you guys? I don't know. Y'all smell that. Tell me if it's still good. I love it. I love it when Mrs. always asks me that question. Now, Transit, that's where it gets tricky when you buy land here. Land, and you can own the land, but it doesn't mean you own the mineral rights on the land. So around here, I guess it depends on where you're buying it, but you got to really, pretty much, you before you buy a big piece of land, you got to have a lawyer or something tell you exactly what you can do. But wouldn't it be nice, man? Be like old Jed Clampett. Texas tea, crude is. Been a long time since I watched that show. I'm gonna cheat everybody. I don't feel like digging around in the fridge for that homemade salsa that she made the other day, so I'm gonna pass the pace. And I think I'm gonna jump off here. Everybody, thanks for joining. Oh yeah, muscle they are. Yep, you need to get all of them here. Hell, there's some places in Oregon you can buy the land, but if somebody owns the hunting rights to the land, you can't hunt on your own land. Oh yeah, it's grown a lot. Oh, you'd have been banking, man. You'd have been banking. There's sometimes some of these during the booms, man, people can rent out an RV, a camp trailer, for over $1,000 a month. It's wild, man. Oh, Mace,
Come on, Macy.
come on. Y'all gonna run late. Oh,
Yeah, I
get
know.
up.
Macy.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna take a big bite of this. Yep. Yeah, LJ, what's up, man? You know what? Maybe this table cream wasn't any good. No, Best Buy date says it's still good. Is it? No, 11-4. It's old by a few days. Still good. Still good. I still enjoy it. Y'all excited to see what happens this coming week? Ah, it is good. Muscle? Not really. Hey, thank you, man. You love food reviews? Thank you. I'm not a chef, but I try. They're building muscle, they're building like crazy around here. Man, all over the place they're building. They're all these cookie cutter homes. Hey, thanks for the golden poop. LJ, thanks a lot, man. Why did I vote for Obama? Thanks for the thumbs up, LJ. Appreciate it. Look at this guy. The doctor, whatever. Why did I vote for Obama? Because I felt like change, man. I felt like we needed change. Vote for Obama. I love when these trolls come in here like that, man. They say such random stuff. Doesn't even make sense. That dude was probably still swimming around in his daddy's ball sack when Obama was president. Yeah, I know, man, but it is just a suggested date, and I always go by that. But this crema mexicana, it kind of had a little bit of a tinge to it for taste. So, sweetheart, does this smell good to you?
I want to smell
You
it.
always ask me that, and when I asked you, you ain't gonna smell.
Well,
Come on now.
If you think it smells bad, then it probably does. Because you don't like to throw out anything.
El just said hi.
Hi, LJ. Hey, will you come out here and feed my kitties?
I did yesterday.
They need more food today. They need it
Oh
every day.
man, oh. Do I have to go with you guys today?
God, why does nobody want to go to church?
I do, but I just don't want.
Rush, you had all morning.
I don't know.
Shame. I've got like 5 minutes to be ready, and I'm gonna try my best to do it. Will I look like $1 million? Probably not.
Muscle, it does. It's a boom and bust. It's a boom and bust deal here. I'm gonna throw this out. It was a little bit bitter.
Okay.
And this whole West Texas economy runs off boom and gas. Well, yeah, RVs. That's a new one to me. They call them RVs here in West Texas. We call them camp trailers in Oregon.
Open the door.
And at the time, I thought it was odd that people lived in them because we didn't live in them. We used them for camping and hunting. We love you, Sounderland. We do. We love you. Oh man, the lonely alcoholic. Hey, you're cut off, dude. You're cut off. No more for you. It's too early in the morning.
Got an hour.
Well, work your magic, baby. Work your magic.
We're gonna have to go in our car because she's taking her car.
Okay. Work your magic.
Adrian's gonna watch the Suburban.
Rat Dr. Pepper. Interesting name.
Interviewed him.
Am I single? No, I'm not single. I got a beautiful wife, y'all. The most beautiful Latina wife there
He's
is.
asking if you're single?
Yeah. Their name's Rat Dr. Pepper, so it's not.
That's a cool name.
Yeah. Yep, a beautiful Latina wife. And if you could see how she just responded to that question, am I single? You will know she is definitely Latina because she wasn't like, somebody's asking if you're single. She was like puffed up, like, who's asking you if you're single, you know? Like, yeah, it's awesome. The lonely alcoholic asking me if I'm single too, man. Oh, I'm definitely single. No. I tell her that all the time, LJ. LJ says you look like $1 million.
Huh?
LJ says you look like $1 million.
LJ's the best. Thomas said thank you.
I think he heard you.
Hold on, baby.
Yeah. Boy, she's a feisty one. I mean,
Hey, he's gonna feed the cat.
we're not perfect, you know, but
Get him some cat food from down there.
from down where? For what cats? The inside cats?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you were talking about them outside.
You're feeding the outside ones. And then Odin needs.
I don't know which ones to give them.
Whatever's there.
Wait,
That's it.
which one am I feeding?
You're feeding all of these inside ones.
I'm also feeding the dog.
Yes, you put an open food thing in there.
Here, don't open all of them.
Well, just use the rest of that one and then use one of those and then leave one. Then 3 kitchen.
Oh, these freaking cats eat a better meal than I do.
And, excuse me? I don't think so. And he needs his little piece with cheese on it. You have to smash it up for him though.
Are y'all gonna eat my beautiful breakfast that I made for a bunch of beautiful people? Golly, she makes a special menu.
No, dang it. Come in.
Well, everybody, it's been fun. It's been nice. I guess I got to do something around here. She's probably going to start threatening me to, if I don't do the dishes. I guess I better get the dishes done or started or something. I don't know. I love to cook it for everybody. I love to make breakfast for everybody. It's one of the few times I can actually sit here and cook. And I don't do too bad at it, I don't think, but I had a feeling. Now, y'all have a great day. Have a great week. If you subscribed and liked, head on down and watch some of the videos, man. Some of the content we create. Yes?
I just want to say bye to everybody.
Oh,
Bye everyone. Hope you have a good day. God bless.
so I think we're going to work on some stuff today to talk about. I know I got some things on my mind that I want to talk about, but y'all have a great day, a great week. Be safe out there. Be safe. There's already enough chaos in this world. We just pray for everybody's safety and health, and we'll see you again soon. Y'all have a great day. Bye-bye now. Touch the button.